have that juicy part in between your legs that just no, but I'm telling you. But guys, I'm a realist, and I always go based on the real stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have the one thing that run the world. Like that, this is what keeps the world spinning.
Wait, so Ace, my question is this then: if that's the case, actually, and females are, running around and stuff like that, right?
Running around everywhere.
Running the world.
My thing is this though. If females are not willing to because obviously it's always a power dynamic. Women are trying to get resources. Men are always trying to get fucked, right? Also have pussy, right? Yeah. But my question is that with everything that's going on in Japan and how advanced sex robots are and how AI is heading towards that direction, where do you see it where men are just going to buy a sex doll that is literally almost human-like and not even need women at that point?
I'm happy you brought that up because this is where I'm going with this. That's why the future looks the way it is, and that's why I told you the paradigm shift isn't coming. It's already now. Like we're in the biggest paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Why do you think these innovative things are happening? This is innovation that we've never seen since our existence.
Mm-hmm.
We never heard about. I watched a movie 20 years ago called iRobot. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
robots are running around and driving cars and doing all this stuff. Now they'll be fucking us.
But that's my thing, though.
That's the reality. Because why? And who do you think came up with this wonderful tech? A man.
Yeah.
A man.
Absolutely. So my question for you ladies is, if this AI robot is like a banger, like a 10 out of 10, let's say, right? Some of them are amazing.
Some of them, I was like, yo, is this? I gotta check this out. Let me check. Like, that was crazy. They look phenomenal.
Book my flight to Japan right now.
I don't know.
They look crazy.
But here's what I'm trying to say though: is this? I want to ask you guys this. If these men are purchasing these sex dolls that are so realistic, now what do you bring to the table now? What do you truly bring to the table?
I think that's
now you might be able to
That's a good question.
Now it's like you might have like a sign that says "Open for business." You know what I'm saying? Like what?
No, but partnership doesn't exist if you have a robot that's submissive and does everything the man wants.
Everything you want.
Watch The Creator. Watch the movie called The Creator.
I just have a vision of like a dude. You want to be enabled by an AI that just.
But not me. Like I said, I love bad bitches. I'm
but here's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying men in general. Men in general.
If you look at sex dolls today, hold on, you can see how slowly by slowly it's getting more and more advanced, especially with how AI is becoming now, where ChatGPT, they can have almost their own thoughts, quick responses, all those things. It is going to be probably in 5 years, I would say 5 years, that's all it's going to take, where a woman robot will exist for all men's pleasures.
Well, they're going to kill us all by then anyway. Like, it's not like if they become that advanced, they're just going to take over the world. They'll probably be like dating each other.
You don't,
like,
you don't need it to be advanced. You could just be like, it could just be a robot.
Okay, but like, what are you going to do? You're going to have a conversation with a robot? Like, that's weird.
Yeah, but how many
guys already doing that. Guys, open your phones. Look at ChatGPT. Guys are talking to robots 24/7 right now.
Yeah.
Yo, do this, do that, complete this task, write up this essay.
There's a girl. Where did I see it? Where the girl is has a virtual it's not a boyfriend, but it's like her boyfriend, but it's just like an avatar thing. And she's like, this is my boyfriend.
Okay,
so there's nobody there.
There's a movie.
Right?
There's a movie like that called Her.
But you guys still didn't answer my question. What do you guys bring to the table then?
Okay, first of all, no. Okay, first of all,
because I want to ask you guys, because
the thing is, listen, there's going to be a market for those robots for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question would be, who wants to have this robot a relationship? Because there's still going to be guys who are going to want to have relationships. We're going to want to go to dinner with someone. We're going to want to have children. We're going to want to,
I will say this though, okay? If you look at the stats and you can see it, 48% of males aged 20 to 30 are virgins.
Wait,
and that's a real stat. That's a real stat.
That's
why the fact sheet.
Ladies, you're not doing your job. Guys, you have to change.
Show me your bibliography right now. MLA format.
That is the real stat, because here's the thing. Men are not socializing as much. Men are not going out as much because there's so many different distractions today. Why do you think the rise of OnlyFans is so strong? Why do you think the rise of Pornhub is so strong? You guys say this because here's the thing. Why do you think Andrew Tate became so big? It wasn't because Andrew Tate came in and all of a sudden things blew up. There was an epidemic right before he even came to the picture. And the epidemic is men are lonely, men are suicidal, men are weaker than ever, men don't get any sort of pleasure anymore. That is why OnlyFans is so high. That is why all these things are the men have distractions are so high. Yeah.
So I think Andrew Tate really went viral because of all the controversial stuff that he said, and also when people seek out,
But wait, why?
people seek out what they want to hear. It's confirmation bias. Like we do it. Everyone does it.
Of
right?
course.
And that's why he had such a big following. Doesn't mean everyone followed him.
No,
but, it's like they're saying an idea that they already had in their head. An idea of what they thought women thought
you're
about
wrong.
men.
No, but
and that's
It's
why
because
Tate got where he was.
no, it's because I'll tell you why. In society, especially before Andrew Tate became, even today, men who were masculine were always shunned. It was like, oh, you're toxic, you small dick energy, all that shit, right? As soon as someone like Andrew Tate came along, a man that was strong, a man that was rich, he was speaking to these kids that nobody else wanted to hear.
A man
That is
who
why
was
it became big.
pimping out other women.
Allegedly.
But-
you know what?
Allegedly.
The problem is that we do have a problem with men. There is a problem affecting men,
Yes.
and it's because I listen to a lot of
Yes.
like science podcasts.
Yes.
There is a
Jordan
problem.
Peterson too?
Yeah,
Yes.
there is a problem with men. Young men
Yes.
have a lot of problems.
Yes.
There's less men in colleges.
Yes.
Right.
Less men who actually know a trade.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Yeah,
one.
that's a big
That's
one.
the biggest one.
There is.
The generation of men right now.
Yeah.
Can,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's
So unfortunately,
They all want to be gamers.
no. But the thing is, for whatever, none of these social issues are simple issues. They're
No, they're
complicated
not.
issues.
They're
So that's why
100%.
they're not easy to solve.
Yes.
But we need to understand that. And I also really hate the term toxic masculine. I really don't like
Yes.
that. Now,
I hate misogyny. That's what I hate.
yeah, I don't like that because I think painting everybody with these broad brushes or
Yeah.
and you know, I think it's really detrimental.
I agree.
You know, I think that we need to embrace our differences.
But you do realize as a woman saying that women started that. Women created that.
Yeah.
term and spread
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that like when you look at it from a different perspective, right? You see things as like, hey, society is putting down these men who are trying to be masculine, and the thing is that like no matter where you go in the world, especially in the Western world, men are being shunned for that type of stuff. So it's like women want this. Women want men who are masculine. Women want men who are alpha and all these things, but then they shun them. Yeah. So it's like, what do you want then?
What it's an overcorrection. That's the problem. It's an overcorrection, right? So what happens is it's like there was a problem where, you know, the people talk about patriarchy. I don't believe that we still have a real big issue with the patriarchy
Yeah,
the
I
way
agree.
we did
I agree.
before, right?
I agree.
There's probably still some areas where we could do better, right? Where men maybe dominate or whatever. But we don't have the same issues with patriarchy we did many, many years ago. But there's still this like Barbie. Right? Where's
Oh,
Barbie?
but Barbie
Why
was,
is Barbie this great movie? It's not a good movie.
It wasn't
opinion.
it was a horrible
It's not
movie.
in my opinion, it's not a great movie.
All it did was make men look like they didn't run the world. And that's the crazy part is that like I don't think women understand how much you need men, because here's the thing.
We need each other.
No,
we need each other.
No, because no, truthfully, any sort of progress,
you guys actually need us.
any sort of progress that has
need each other.
any sort of innovation,
I'm trying to fight.
any sort of innovation came from men. It did not. Maybe maybe a small fraction of females. Think about it.
Peanut butter came from
Who's building your houses?
Peanut butter. What do you mean?
Females?
Peanut butter came from
Black man invented
Well,
peanut butter.
that's it. And the conversation's
honestly,
over.
I think it's very
the greatest
important
invention.
to acknowledge.
But honestly, though,
made
No,
where do
I
you
think
see?
I think it's important to acknowledge that both genders have their own individual strength, right?
I agree with
men
you.
biologically are stronger, so why wouldn't they be building our houses?
No, but they're not just building your houses, though.
But that's the
They're-
example
no,
used.
No, but they're not building your houses. They're also running software. They're running like anything that you could think of. Men run. Like it's insane. Like even the concept that you're living like right now, capitalism was made by a man. Like everything, the world that you live in is designed by a man. From every single corner. And the thing is that it's crazy because now there's a shift where women are almost taking over in the sense where like, oh, you know, men can't do this or men can't do that. Men can't be masculine, all these things. But these are the things that created the society that you live in today.
Exactly. And that's the